Good evening, folks. Beer review number 46, I'm sure of it. You know, always get confused, but I'm pretty sure of that one this time. We're going to do a classic German wheat beer today, from Munich, Bavaria. It is Paulaner. Now, Paulaner make a range of beers, but this is their Hefe Weißbier, which Hefe means yeast, and Weißbier means white beer, also known as a Hefeweizen, which is means wheat. So it is a wheat beer, but they also call it a white beer. Naturtrüb, which means Naturtrüb means unfiltered, natural. Unfiltered, so i.e. it's cloudy. Don't mind the crunching noise in the background. The dog's being kept quiet with a bone in the background, so that's what that is. Right, yeah, 5.5% on the ABV. Served cool, not cold. I assume, and there's every language but English on the back of this. Is Italian, Spanish, thankfully there's German obviously, and I understood the German. It said Kühl und dunkel lagern, which means cool and dark store in a cool dark place. So that's what I've done. Yeah, and I've had this one several times. It's one of my favourite wheat beers. In fact, at one point it was my favourite wheat beer. Then I tried the Schneiderweißer Weizenbock, being the Aventinus. Then again, that's in a different league. That's a Bock. That's 8.2% on the ABV. This is 5.5, which is an average strength wheat beer. So in this league, this is probably the nicest one I've had. The Kronbacher was really nice. I haven't reviewed that. I've had Kronbacher wheat beer. That was very, very nice. But this thing is just better. And we've got, I've got a proper, you're supposed to have wheat beers in fluted glasses. There's like a summery glass and you get a nice head on it and things as well. I've got a German wheat beer glass in the back that came with a box set called Hefeweizen years ago. But it's tall and thin, and I prefer it more with Pilsners. I prefer this one for wheat beer. This is actually an English glass. This is Black Sheep, my local brewery. It's their branded glass. And this is perfect for wheat beers. This is my favourite glass for wheat beers. Noisy dog. Right, we're just going to go ahead and pour this now. I'm going to go halvesies because we can have the sediment in this because it's a wheat beer, it's supposed to. So it's going to be cloudy, whatever. And it's going to be a massive head, and I'm barely even trying. What are you laughing at?
Sorry.
Are you laughing at me?
Yeah.
Typical. I'll leave it a bit of room to agitate there. Agitate you, you shut up.
Oh dear.
Anyway, this is too blue for my liking. Thank you very much. Naturally cloudy, natural carbonation, nice. Oh man, I mean you can smell the funky old wheat smell, but you get a ton of other stuff as well. You get a nice fruity caramel smell, a bit of banana thrown in there as well, I think. Even through the head, it smells fantastic. Oh, I don't want to agitate this too much, because the head's going to just go, and I'm not going to be able to pull the rest of it in. You want to smell of that, Fiona? Nice and fruity.
Oh, yeah.
It smells nice, doesn't it? Smells like beer. No, he didn't say that this time.
It doesn't sound like that either.
Although he did get a comment, I told you, didn't I, when we reviewed the Aventinus Doppelbock by some guy who's I've never heard of before, but he left a comment saying, whiskey and chocolate, however it is that you said. He was commenting on your... No, it was black chocolate stout, Brooklyn black chocolate stout. He said it smelled like whiskey and chocolate, so somebody did pay attention to your comments because they left you a comment. Yeah, fruity, definitely banana-y. It's weird, why does some wheat beer smell like banana? It's bizarre. I think it's the smoothness. Just going to try and carefully pour the rest of that in there, right down the side of the glass at 45 degrees. But I'm better make it 46 degrees. Yeah, 5.5% on the ABV, so that's probably about an original gravity of maybe 14 or 15. Ah, I've never mentioned original gravity before, have I? We won't go there, right. Right. Ah, big, banana-y, wheaty. Oh, that dominant fruit is definitely banana, and it just looks lovely. It's hazy and lovely. Proper summer drink, that. I just hope I haven't served it too warm. It doesn't feel like I have, so right. Cheers, folks. First thing you do get is, I always look over there when I've tasted beer. I sort of sit back and go, must be my point of focus on it. You get the carbonation straight away. It's fizzy on the tongue, but that soon dissipates, and that head just leaves behind a nice creamy feeling in your mouth. Bit of a citrusy, kind of tart aftertaste. Big on flavour, caramel, malt. Yeah, it's just that really typical. You don't get I say typical, some wheat beers just taste of wheat and they can be unpleasant, but this, you know, you get a little bit of it. It's just, you get quite a dry, astringent finish afterwards. It kind of dries your tongue out a bit, but you get just lovely sweet caramel, banana-y maltiness. It smells a bit yeasty. Obviously, being Hefeweizen, Hefe means wheat, it means yeast as well, so there's obviously yeast in it, in the sediment. Obviously, Weizen means wheat. The only one drawback about this, I would say, which isn't really to say much because it's a fantastic beer, but it should have been a bit colder, I think. But the drawback is it's perhaps a little bit too fizzy because of that sediment in there. But it's natural carbonation, but a little bit too carbonated, I think, just a bit. But that's not to take it away from the taste. I mean, it's fantastic. It just gasses you up real quick if you chug it, which you don't want to do. You want to savour this. You don't want to chug it. Yeah, it's weird because it smells of bananas, but you don't get much of that in the taste. You get citrus. You get the smooth, creamy mouthfeel. Especially with that head, helps. But then you get citrus. It's nice and twangy and not sour lemony, but you do get that sort of. I think that's what adds to the feeling in your mouth afterwards. It feels like your mouth's a bit dry. You get a bit of a bitter hoppiness, but not much. I mean, wheat beer, you're not going to get much hop. It's I don't mean this in a bad way at all, but he's a bit watery, but like refreshing, like, you know, a nice refreshing crispness. I think that's the best way to say it. The flavour's not watered down; it's just crisp. I'm going to take a big chug now, see if I can have a good old swill. Yeah, that's citrus and a bit of pepperiness to finish off there as well. It's a very, very good example of a wheat beer. It's nothing flash. It's a straightforward Hefeweizen, but it's good. It's refreshing. Serve it fairly cold. You know, don't serve it chilled. Don't serve any. Shouldn't serve any beer chilled really. But have it nice and cool because it's a refreshing summer drink. But you said the aroma on it. It's fantastic. You get a bit of funky staleness, like I say, of almost like a barnyard straw sort of smell. Beg your pardon, I do apologise. That was that big chug I did. But yeah, and fruity bananas, and you get a bit of spice, a bit of clove and things as well at the end. But it's just it's complex. You know, it's not complex. It's nicely flavoured without being too complex. You don't have to think about it too much. You just have to sit and enjoy it. It's really relaxing and lovely to drink. Paulaner Hefe Weiβbier. Prost.